Thinking this fucking week.
It's good. It's around like 11.
Yeah.
12.
11:43. I gotta make some money today.
Yeah, man.
Nigga 21.
Yeah. Well,
Mm-hmm.
but my mama said, you look at that shit. 64 to 36. 50 to 42. I want to play him.
Man,
Look at that.
64. Fucking them niggas up, man. Damn, dog. I lost to this garbage nigga, dog. I got like 3 picks off the nigga, dog. Drop. Dog, the nigga just was getting crazy shit.
You lost all 3 of them.
Yeah, man, that game cheated me. That was the game I was talking about. Cheated the fuck out of me, dog. And it was a tie game. He got the bitch back. When he got it back, he had got that bitch back at like the 9. So it was first and goal for the nigga ass. I was so mad, boy. That shit was funny. This game here some serious. Now they got the 21 rank. Nigga getting there too.
I was probably even watching that stream when I was in that 7 game. I was playing.
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
And the Buckeyes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. It's a running room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into third and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time. Way too much time to survey the field. That was just way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays, and you saw it right there in that interception to open this game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball scores just to pluck it out of the
Keep grinding.
Awesome work.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Get things started on this drive from the 24. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. The short hands, it's Brown. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
He's loose. It's a seam wide open. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Looking downfield on first down. Flips it out on the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
A little screen to the running back. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Quarterback making checks. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. The tag. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Good defenses stop you from scoring. Great ones score themselves, and LSU has done that so well over the years.
Yeah, and it's about guys who are playmakers. It's about guys who can lock up on the outside, and LSU recruits them, they develop them, and so many guys you see at the highest level doing it, and this is why, because they come to LSU and become stars.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Looking down the middle. Complete to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. LSU right back to the line. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another one.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Brown.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Anderson.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Holds it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Hand off from the shotgun. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next one.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Can't meet the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
So many factors go into making the big play in the big moment, calling the right play, getting protection. You got it all dialed up. It's perfect. And then he does that, drops the ball right in his hands.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime.
Timeout, LSU.
The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back has it. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Find some fresh air. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Dumps it to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Peoples. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Just about any LSU offense will make you hold your breath when they play pitch and catch.
Yeah, just such elite playmakers usually, just such speed. And listen, when you're a defense, speed kills. And LSU, no matter who plays quarterback, they always got dudes that can fly out wide that absolutely scare you.
Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. They just keep firing. He's got him this time. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tigers want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Unloads to the wideout. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 10, and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Gators will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. It's complete on the right side. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
To the air on first down. Got a man, it's Stewart. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game, divvying up the football and distributing it. to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. 3rd down play from the gun. Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Snap it to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it. 1st down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Can't get him to the ground. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
The coaches told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power. Listen, he's not the power back all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to get him to the ground.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole 1st quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the 1st score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stepped. The 13. It's ball. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Under fire. Gets drilled as he throws the big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Here we go on 4th and goal, ground to cover. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, LSU.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. He'll be out of bounds short of the 25 at the 22-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Throws to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. When these two first met in 1937 in Baton Rouge, LSU shut out the Gators. Florida would notch the first road victory in this swampy series when they beat LSU on the Bayou in 1956.
And a lot of history between these two teams because even when there were two divisions in the SEC, this was a constant cross-division rivalry featuring lots of NFL talent. and some really dramatic games. I remember being the #1 team in the nation back in 1997, going into Baton Rouge and losing, and the fans rushing the field, tearing down the goalposts. These two teams have unbelievable fan bases and lots of talent on the field.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. It's caught. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Offense lining up quickly. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Moving out of the pocket. Lets it fly. He's open on the right. There he goes. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. To the air, it's Lagway. Big guy smells it. Touchdown Gators! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anderson. Really disciplined job by the coverage. To get down there and make the stop at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Plotkin. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
Caught over the middle, it's Anderson. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. The throw. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Nothing the receiver could have done on that play, guys. You're not expecting the ball to be thrown behind you like that, especially in the quick game.
One more snap coming before halftime. He wants to change this route. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Florida. And they turn it into a defensive score.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And, David, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Abrams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll pull it on the read. Gets the first himself. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Gators have a long history of guys who can get it done up top, but this quarterback can hurt you with his legs.
Yeah, just such a great job. This offense, you think about the great Florida teams, always had a great trigger man that could hurt you in a multitude of ways, but you have to have that guy to be really successful.
Makes a connection. All kinds of room to the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Gator!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big, but you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Back to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Watkins. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Finds his tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. LSU quick to the line.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Finds his man, it's Brown. Oh, out of space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Looking for a gap. It's Durham. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, LSU! Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Throws to the tight end. He makes the catch. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period.
Florida, 22, LSU, 17.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Clark. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first. Now.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished things off with a 32-yard run to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
The Gators are in the hurry up. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to scramble. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points.